Alex Hansary here, coming to you from the Columbia Gorge. I am on the Washington side at the moment. I'm about an hour east of Portland, Oregon. And obviously I look different. Why is that? It seems like every time I go and I sleep in nature, even though I'm in my truck, but I'm surrounded by trees. I'm not in the energetic pool of what is Portland right now, what's become Portland. So I feel more rested, even though I had a lot of dreams. When I come back to the waking state, there's a part of me that may feel tired, but it's more like in the transition of coming back into my body, or coming back into this consciousness, where we're, tapped into this level of visible light. It's like, okay, we're changing realities here, and then I enter this world, the so-called real world. But my soul is a soul that feels like a busy one, doing lots of things in different places, and my life itself is marked by lots of change, and me having to adjust from change, from situation to situation. Where I'm staying, it's only escalated in recent years and recent months. My life is marked by a lot of moving around and having to adjust to those changes and not lose myself in the process, but become a stronger person. So I'm cognitive that this experience is here to make me stronger. These videos help me release some of my thoughts so I can hold it together, because I am doing what a lot of people don't do. And there aren't a lot of people out there that are video blogging their experiences and putting themselves out there for judgment, for attack, but there's also so many of you, the vast majority of you, that do appreciate someone honestly sharing their perspective on how they really see this reality, or what is really going on with them in this world, and what they're learning from some of their experiences. And that's what I do on this channel. That's what I do in my video series. And Outside the Box TV was never an attempt, and is not an attempt, to become a celebrity or to conform to the expectations of others that want to be entertained. The information will come when and where it comes, at its appropriate time. And so this is about the spiritual experience that I'm living, and being who I really am, and refining the information over time, the themes. And sometimes things are said in these videos that may offend some people. You may think that I'm targeting certain groups when I'm really being critical of the behavior, but I'm noticing trends due to programming that certain groups may choose to follow that programming. And a lot of it's peer pressure based. A lot of it deals with the hive mind, collectivist thinking. We'll talk more about that in future videos, but understand it's being done for the greater good, and that I do have quite a bit of love in my heart. So there's a motivation behind that is good. There's a motivation behind some of the words that I use that some may be offended by, and clearly have been. And people have used some of the things that I've said in my videos against me to say, that's why he's homeless. That's why people don't help him. That's why people don't love him. That's why people have turned against him, because he's a piece of shit. These are the things that people say that have done very little to open their mind to a larger perspective as to how things are on the earth and how we can help other people. There's a lot of self-absorbed people out there that don't like the lifestyles others lead, because they don't like that type of example being shown. It makes them feel small in their own world, because they're not doing anything for anybody else. They're only caring about numero uno in their world, which is themselves. Self-worship is one of the greatest levels of ignorance, one of the most unmindful ways we can walk through this reality. And so, a lot of things that motivate me relate to how I can help others. And a lot of that right now, and in my life, this lifetime at least, relates to the things that I speak about, because the technology exists to spread ideas throughout the globe. And later on in my life, I want to produce certain works that will be translated into multiple languages. Not just in the written form, but documentary films. But we haven't gotten there yet, and it's one step at a time for me. So this is Alex Hansary signing off from the Washington side of the Columbia Gorge. I'm going to be going into the forest today and scoping out some spots, maybe dig a hole in the forest that might be turned into a shelter. Maybe I'll just use it for a day or 2 days. But regardless, I am in nature today, and I am not in the city of Portland. Stay tuned. There's going to be more videos coming your way. Thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you next time.